Yo guys, hope you're doing great. I'm a bit sick on my end, so that's why my voice sounds a bit different. I have a bit of a sore throat and also stuffed nose. But anyway, what I'm talking about in this video is a simple mindset shift, a simple lesson that I've learned very recently about setting goals and getting and actually achieving those goals in a shorter time frame. Because what I realized, most people go about this in a way where when they set goals and they set out what they want to achieve, whether that's financially, in health, whatever it is, they do it in a completely wrong way. And you're probably doing that right now as well, which is just making the path to get to those goals way harder than it has to be, and it's making it take way longer than it needs to as well. So the way that most people operate is you set out a goal, you set out something you want to achieve for yourself, and you set out like a realistic time frame based on what you've seen from other people around you, based on what you've heard, based on your beliefs, things like that. You set out, let's say you want to get to 10K per month or 100K per month in income in the next 3 to 5 years, because you think that that's realistic based on what you've seen. The thing is then, when you set out goals that way, you will naturally pursue opportunities that are gonna take longer to get to your goal. Because you ask yourself the question, like, what opportunities can I pursue that's going to get me to 10K per month, 100K per month in 3 to 5 years? And those opportunities are going to look very, very different compared to if you were to ask yourself, and this is kind of the lesson of this video, is instead of asking yourself that question of like, how can I get there in a realistic time frame? I want you to ask yourself the question instead of like, what would I have to do? What would I have to pursue to get to these goals in half that time, or like let's say in the next 6 to 12 months? What opportunities would I have to get into? What type of stuff would I have to do to actually get to that point in 6 months where I'm making 10K or 100K per month? If you ask yourself that question, the answer is going to be very, very different. You're going to have to pursue something completely different. But the biggest thing is like you're going to open up your brain to think in a very different way, and just like open yourself up to pursue opportunities that have way, way more potential, just because you're thinking bigger and you're thinking in a different way. And that's what I want you guys to take away from this video, is just like asking yourself better questions to get better, like get a better plan and get a better strategy to actually achieve your goal. And also obviously comes with that is like thinking bigger as well. Because let's say you want to make 10K per month and you pursue like a sales job or something like that. Obviously it can be a great path to go. But if you compare that to like asking yourself like, how can I make $1 million in the next 6 months? Obviously, you have to go in with expectation and understanding that it's like it might not happen, but the thing is like that's gonna allow you to pursue opportunity, get into something completely different that has higher potentials. Even if you don't get to 1 million, which you might not, you will still get like you. It's kind of like you shoot for the stars, but you end up in the trees. That kind of same analogy is like if you shoot for higher number, you'll probably end up in a better place than you would have if you just kind of aimed lower and just went for like the more kind of safe bet, if that makes sense. So that's really like kind of my reflection for right now. Something I learned pretty recently and something I'm implementing right now in my life is like pursuing opportunities and just asking myself questions where like instead of having these goals so far out in the future, like how can I kind of shorten down that time frame? How can I get there in the next 90 days or like 6 months? And then kind of basing my decisions based off of that and pursuing opportunities based off of that. So that's really it for the video, guys. Hope you guys have good takeaways from this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you agree, disagree, if you have questions, things like that, I'd be curious to know. And then leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Ciao.